Okay, so here we need to explain the concept of section formula based on vectors. So suppose if we have 2 points P and Q, and PQ is the line segment, and here we have the origin, and suppose R is a point which divides the line segment PQ in the ratio M is to N. Means this is M and this is N. It means that if it is given that PR is to QR, that is equals to M is to N, then we need to find the we need to find the position vector of the point R. We need to find the position vector of the point R, and the position vector of the point Q, it is suppose B vector, and the position vector of the point P is suppose A vector. Then we need to find the position vector of the point R, which is R vector. So here, suppose position vector of point Q, which is OQ vector, that is given as B vector, and position vector of point R, that is given as R vector, and position vector of point P is given as A vector. So we need to find R vector in terms of A vector and B vector. So now how to find that? So now this is RQ vector, and this will be PR vector. This is so now by using the triangle law, of vector addition, we can say that this B vector, it is obviously equal to R vector plus uh, RQ vector. So therefore RQ vector will be equal to B vector minus R vector. And also by using the same triangle law, we can say that A vector plus PR vector, that is equals to R vector, which is over vector. So therefore PR vector, that is equal to R vector minus A vector. So now you can see that now PR is to QR, that is equals to M is to N. Therefore now PR by QR, the length, the magnitude of PR is to magnitude of QR, that is obviously M is to N. So now therefore you can see that N into magnitude of PR, that is equals magnitude of PR, that is equals to M into magnitude of QR vector. So if we remove the magnitude, since their unit vectors are same, this unit vector is same. Suppose I can tell it as, suppose it is P cap. So this P cap is same actually. So therefore N into means PR vector also you can say that is magnitude of PR into PR cap, which is equal to P cap. And QR vector is also means, yeah, QR vector, sorry, this should be yeah, so RQ vector, actually RQ vector, we can say that will be equal to magnitude of RQ vector into P cap. Since why their unit vectors are same, since their directions are the same, so therefore if we multiply with P cap on both sides, then we will get that N into PR vector, that will be equal to M into QR vector. So therefore N into PR vector, which is R vector minus A vector, so that will be equal to M into QR vector. Now, sorry, M into RQ vector, this will be. So this will be B minus R. So therefore we can say that n into r vector minus n into a vector, that is equal to m into b vector minus m into r vector. So therefore from here we can say that m plus n into r vector, that is equals to m b vector plus n a vector. So therefore r vector we can say that is equals to m b vector plus n into a vector divided by m plus n. So this is the required position vector of the point r. Then so this we can call it as case 1, means it is the case of internal division. Here we have explained the concept of internal division. It means the point, since why here the point r divides pq in the ratio m is to n. Here since why here the point r, here the point r divides the line segment pq, the line segment pq internally in the ratio m is to n. In the case 2, in case 2 is that suppose the point r divides PQ externally, divides the line segment PQ externally in the ratio m is to n. So therefore, in this case, what happens that suppose this is the line segment PQ, this is P and this is Q, then point R would be somewhere here, since it should be outside of the line segment PQ. And then suppose here is the origin, this is the point O, and this is OR vector, which is R vector, OQ vector is B vector, and OP vector OP vector, that is equal to A vector. So here also PR is to QR, PR is to QR, that should be equal to M is to N. It means that this length is M, here is M, and QR, this length is N. So therefore, so now from here also you can see that QR vector, that is equal to OR vector minus OQ vector. And also PQ vector, that is equal to OQ vector minus OP vector. And their unit vectors are the same. So therefore, from here we can see that PR by QR equals to M by N. So it means that N into PR, that is equals to M into QR. Now, since the directions of PQ vector and PR vector and so PR vector, that is obviously OR vector minus OP vector. Now here QR vector. So we can say that from here we can also say that n into PR vector that is equal to m into QR vector. So QR vector that is equals to R vector minus B vector, and PR vector that is equal to R vector minus A vector. Now therefore n into R vector minus A vector that is equals to m into R vector minus B vector. So therefore we can say that n m R vector minus n R vector that is equals to m B vector minus n A vector. So therefore m minus n into R vector that is equals to m B vector minus n A vector, and therefore the R vector that is equals to m B vector minus n A vector divided by m minus n. So this will be the required position vector of the pointer. So here the point R divides PQ, line segment PQ externally in the ratio m:n. So these we can understand by using one solved example. Suppose, for example, here it is asked that consider 2 points P and Q with position vectors OP vector equal to 3a cap minus 2b cap, a 3a vector minus 2b vector, and OQ vector that is equal to a vector plus b vector. Then find the position vector of the point R. Find the position vector. Find the position vector of the point R, which divides the line joining P and Q, in the ratio 2:1 internally, and the second is externally. So now therefore, in the first case, if the point R divides PQ internally in the ratio 2:1, then the position vector of the point R that will be equal to OR, that will be equal to so it divides PQ in the ratio m:n, means 2:1. So therefore I will write 2 into OQ vector plus 1 into OP vector divided by 2 plus 1. So that will be 2 into A vector plus B vector plus 1 into OP vector, means 3A vector minus 2B vector divided by 3. So that will be equal to 2A plus 2B plus 3A minus 2B divided by 3. So 2B and 2B will cancel. So this will be equal to 5 by 3 into A vector. So this is the required position vector of the pointer. And in the second case, we need to find the position vector of the point R if the point R divides PQ externally in the ratio 2:1. So then this would be equal to 2 into OQ vector minus 1 into OP vector divided by 2 minus 1. So this would be equal to 2 into OQ vector, which is 2 into OQ vector, which will be A vector plus B vector, then minus OP vector, which is 3A vector minus 2B vector divided by 1. So this will be equal to 2a vector plus 2b vector minus 3a vector plus 2b vector divided by 1. So this would be equal to 4b vector minus a vector divided by 1. So thank you.